No, it's all filled. Actually, it's all filled.
Oh, just
So in my name, I will replace your name.
okay.
So I can just forward.
See, one thing like if Raghav has name and 11 also because Jayesh messaged me.
Raghav is not in this group. I removed him actually.
You removed him. Okay, fine. Thank you.
Okay, this is all ladies, no? So I just removed him. Let's all be
Okay,
ladies,
fine.
and he is there in the other two groups.
I have one
Team 11
confusion.
and
Like
Team 17.
you asked for team 11 also. Jayesh asked for team. You asked for
that we
team
will
17 and me as well.
that
11.
will talk later.
Yeah. Okay,
We will
fine.
finish it on this and then talk later because everybody
sure.
here are for Saki group. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you everybody for coming up for this helping for the COVID patients who are in distress. So here, why we are helping? Because we delayed, because even we don't know how to help the patients, because we can't get any beds directly, right? So it has to go through BBMP only. So in fact, we didn't had any contact, so we didn't take up initially. But now that we know how the process works, it has to go through BBMP only for bed reservations. If you go private, they will cost in hell, and they are not authorized to do also. So if they are doing it, it is illegally they are doing. So the right way is to go through BBMP for COVID, because 50% of the beds are booked to the government. And now also even small hospitals are also we are getting beds in small hospitals also for PPMP. And then there are some other trial COVID centers also coming up. So that is without oxygen.
No,
we will start with the formalities. Tell me, Mahi.
Here also in GKVK they made 300 beds with oxygen, but asymptoms patients they will allow here. 300 beds are there free of cost. Anybody is there, North Bangalore.
So actually, what is happening is in a house, one person is getting asymptomatic, but the whole family is getting. So they will not even know, and sometimes they don't have facility like separate room to be isolated, everything. So for them, they have created like GKVK, and there are so many other facilities like Koramangala Stadium also. So they are making their areas for them to be isolated. So this is one thing. And going ahead, how we are helping through our phone calls. So this is basically we are trying to help phone calls, because outside they are not allowing. Last year they had allowed civil defense and volunteers to go around to check things. But this year, even the government has not called for civil defense at all. We are in fact waiting that they will call, but they are not calling because this time the situation is very high. And last time situation was really different. Even the chief minister's war room was so organized last year. This year, we are not able to do anything. Though they have done centralized war room, this year they are doing decentralized war rooms. That means each ward they are bringing one war room, so that that area people can coordinate. In Mumbai, it is happening same, that everybody, the BBMP team goes to each house and they are doing survey. And then if somebody is there, okay, asymptomatic, or they are not being isolated, they are bringing those patients to this what is it, non-oxygen bed areas like GKVK and all. So that is why these things and all have been made, so that it should not spread to the family members also. So going back to our phone calls, first is you have that formats. So 1 minute, I'll just okay. So you have that format which has which we need the details like name, age, address, ward number, details, and saturation level, and so many details have been given, so that we need to collect it. As soon as we get any request, if it is not in the format, you need to check all this patient's data. I think, I don't know that I can show it to you. Just give me a second. Just searching for one of the patient's details. Okay. I'm just sharing my screen actually. So, okay, here is this. So this is patient name. It should be there. Age should be there, and area and location. See, here they have given only Petarga, Palya, but we need full address, because when we call up 1912, they ask full details, full address, so that they will know which ward it is, so that they will connect to the zone also. Sometimes it will be in between, like Banarghatta Road, Begur is there. So it is in between south and east. So they will check whether seeing the full address, they will also tell. Even PIN code also should be there. Through PIN code also they will identify. So this full address is mandatory. If BU number is already there, then these details would have been updated. But if, see here, BU number is already there. If BU number is not there, it is very difficult. So address and this and all is very good, and ward number also is good to identify. So all these details we can get through very easily for a bed. So that is why we require all these details. And these symptoms, there are so many symptoms happening, like a liver damage and saturation level, this BAP, and these things and all should be there. So we need to check whether how severe it is. Even symptoms, if it is below, if it is 90 also, and there is other symptoms, then it is little, we require ICU bed. So that is what we need to discuss with the patient. And how many since how many days they have this feverish, or if they know they are already in COVID and they are just at home, so from how many days. So saturation level. Then if they are in on cylinder or oxygen, if they are using oxygen or not. So that is also there. And for how long they are searching for bed. See how long searching. See here it shows 9 days. So we need to say that see, they have been searching for 9 days, but they are not able to get. So we can put pressurize to the call center, saying that please allot the bed, because they have been searching for a long time and the patient is not able to survive. So even they have given the hospitals, if sometimes they've been admitted to hospital with, they will have oxygen but not the ICU. They want to upgrade. That means they are not able to breathe properly or something like that. So that is the reason they have to be in ICU bed. So that sometimes we get calls for that also. COVID test is done or not, COVID result positive or negative, and then mobile number. See, why we ask COVID result positive or negative? Sometimes there are other issues also, other than COVID, they have other issues also. So for that also we can try and help them. And their attender's mobile number, relation of the patient. So the name should be there actually here. And then posted by employer or the attender name. So that we need to tell. And the date also is very important, because we will also know when it was they have requested everything. So BU number and SRFID. SRFID is nothing but the test report. So for every COVID test, there is one number which is given when it is tested. So it is the number saying that it is being tested, and it will be recorded in BBMP sheets. So what was the identification through the test? So that details will be there. So if doctor wants to see the history, they can refer this number if they don't have that complete test report. and then BU number. BU is Bangalore urban, and for Bangalore rural, it is BR. See, right now, BR, we are not taking anything because they have to contact the nearest BR. If they want to come to BU, then they have to come here and test here once. After the testing, they will get one more BU number. So from that, we can try to assist for bed. So this is the format we have. So this format we can send it to, if anybody have just tested and they don't have this format, we can just quickly take these details. And then the same thing, if they are not registered, BU, if BU number is there, then everything will be updated. So if BU number is not there, then we need more details on patient's conditions, where we need to tell the call center. So now, after having these details, BU number, we will be calling 1912. First, we will try 1912. If we don't get bed there, then we can try 108 also. So these two numbers are where we have to try for beds. Other than this, private beds, they say that there are beds available. Everything is routed through BBMP only. So privatization, private, they simply take just to get some extra amount they take. After that, they will reroute through BBMP only. And some people keep asking for injections. So this injections also, some people privately, they go and ask where hospitals will not have medicine. So these people will try to procure it for themselves because that situation they need, right? So that's why. But for any individual, this medicine is not being handed over. So the medicines is usually, if you go and if you try to get the contact also, it has to be through, it will be supplied directly to hospital, and then through them, the injection is given to patients. So whatever we hear, the injections we are getting there and here, that is all from illegal entries. So that we may not get involved in that. So after calling 1912, you need to inform, giving all these details. First, you can give the BU number itself. So he will have all the details. And then later on, he will ask some questions, which area, which pin code. So seeing these details, you can tell them, and what is the saturation level. And we need to pressurize him that, okay, the patient is suffering, it is below 80%. So you need to allot her bed. So this is how we are going to assist. If you're not able to get the bed through 1912, you have to call again 108. Usually what happens, these people will try to connect, asking the zone wise, they will try to connect to zone war room, like South Zone War Room, East Zone War Room, South Zone War Room, North Zone War Room. So there are list of war room numbers also, which I'll be sharing to you, because it keeps changing. So last time also they told that there is some change. I don't know whether I've shared or not. So I will be sharing that also. In fact, if we don't get beds here, we can call up the zonal war room also and check for beds. So this is the thing. And if bed is not available in one zone where the person is there, usually they give a war room number of the same ward, where zone where the patient is staying. So if you don't get in South, we can get the bed allotment in North also. But the patient has to be ready to go to a different zone. So that we need to tell the patient, and depending on criticality, we have to organize this. So any questions about this, about the calling for bed requirement?
Lakshmi, I had one question. This is Subhra here.
Yeah, tell me, Subhra.
See, I did go ahead and do one call today. So I did call up actually as a follow-up call to that particular attendant, and they said they'd not yet got the bed. So
Okay.
how is it that, do we need to do a follow-up with the attender after that, or what is the protocol that has to be followed?
Okay, now, good question actually, Subhra. There was little confusion for me also on this, whether we should call up attender and keep asking for this. But I think after we need to check with the call center, when can I get the bell or get the bed? When can I get a call from you? You can just clarify that. Then you will know some idea about when we get it. If we don't get it, I think maybe after half an hour or 1 hour, again we have to call the call center itself rather than disturbing the attender, because like this he would have sent the details and it would have spread for many volunteer groups in fact. So what they do is everybody is calling attender and asking. So later on what he does is he doesn't pick up the call. So this has been happening, that the patient is not picking up the call. So what I was thinking, that rather than calling the attender, we'll call up this call center only. Anyway, they have to book the bed. So if we tell the BO number, if it is bed is already booked, then he will say us that the bed is already booked and the patient is gone.
No, but my experience, Lakshmi, was that when I asked the call center person, he just told me that it depends on the doctor. When the doctor is going to give the bed is when we can actually allot the bed. So I mean, there was
doctor in the sense they hospital. See, now there is no beds, right? So whenever the bed is empty, so the doctor will give. That is what he is saying. From BBM checking the beds. Whenever the patient goes out, I mean, he gets discharged or he is being shifted from oxygen to the normal bed. So the bed will be empty, right? Ward. So the doctor will, the doctor or hospital will inform them that there is a bed. So then these people will free that and give it to somebody else. So what happens is, if we call once and leave it, if we call once and leave it, then they will not even allow. So maybe after half an hour, again, if we call up the call center and check with them, if he's not there, then we can tell him, okay, because call center, it goes to war room only usually. Sometimes then they will also see the criticality. Okay, these people are calling often. So whenever the bed is come, we will give it. So it is good that we call up call center rather than attender, because he will be busy with patient and this. So like that, we will also get confirmation that bed is booked. If it is not booked, then we can tell him, please book the bed. The patient is waiting.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I had the other doubt about the SRF ID, I think, which you've clarified. So it's pretty much sorted. Yeah.
Okay.
There is something I would like to add. Today, when I took up a case in the morning, this is Sri Divya here. When I took up the case in the morning, what I did was I called the number 1912, and then I took the attender also on conference call.
Okay.
Because some details I didn't have it in the details what I had here. So I took her on the conference call, and I was talking politely with the call center person, and she was responding very neatly. She was giving me all the details, whatever I required. And then she also put me on to the West Zone. This one, she connected herself. And then it couldn't get connected. She said, "Madam, I'll try later." And the second time when I called the attender, she said she got a call from West Zone and it was confirmed. So the thing is, in the call center also, we need to little bit talk to them, and convince them that we really need the bed. So they respond. They also support us. That's what happened today. Yes.
I think it's good enough. So if the meeting goes off in 10 minutes, please rejoin through the same link.
Yeah. Lakshmi, this is Rupa here. So my first doubt is how people are contacting us. That is one thing. And second thing, even they will be having the numbers of the war room. And if they have approached before us, and by the time we connect to them, how do we go about it?
The
Like
first
I'm not
question
getting
is,
the
yeah,
starting
question is,
starting process.
yeah, I have made a poster and I have circulated. In fact, I got a message today from Chennai also asking for help. So I keep
Okay.
getting what do you say, request. I have
Okay.
given my number in the
Okay.
posters, and I have posted in our Facebook everything. So people are sending requests, and I am taking only WhatsApp messages, not the calls. I've clearly mentioned WhatsApp
Okay.
because we need all these details. So it is if we get a proper details rather than asking them all the details and writing or typing ourselves, it will be better if they send it because it will be correct details. Again, it will not be like, it will not take so much time because now most of the people know the format, how
Yeah.
and what all details required. So
Yeah,
WhatsApp is
that
a
is my
better,
doubt actually.
yeah, WhatsApp
That
is
is
a
my doubt
better one.
actually. Who will contact us, or how would we know for whom we have to work it out?
No, I have given the poster along with saying that it should be WhatsApp. Only one call yesterday I got, otherwise everybody is sending through WhatsApp. So, and this
Okay.
is mainly our known people only are sending us. So they know our numbers and they are sending. And from this data we are doing. The second question, what did you ask?
The second
Okay.
question is, now everybody knows that they have to call the war room for the beds
Yes.
and everything. So
What is
they have
happening
also
is,
contacted, yeah, and we are
yes,
also doing the same, but we will
that
not
is
get
what
the message that it is done for them. How will we get to know about it?
So that is a main problem here. When the attender is or anybody is requesting for a bed, the BBMP is not giving any token number or receipt number or anything. If even if it is we are booking, there also they are not giving token number or any receipt number. So we don't know how to track. If it is there, then online we could have checked. It would have been easy. So like just like courier and all. They get the number and we just put it on the online, and if we get that system is not there, so it is manual. So if we inform also, we don't know whether that guy is getting us bed or not. So follow up is more important because he would have forgotten, he would have written. You've seen sometimes even we also forget to write when on the call or something like that. So we are calling and asking them. He is checking in his system about taking this BU number. So if bed is available, he will immediately allot it. If it is not there, he will drop down there. So there is no note of whoever is calling. So there is a hell lot of calls going on. So what happens is the attender will be by we are assisting. So see, if known person also, if they know everything, they will do it. But in case only one attender and one patient is there, and he will be taking care of the patient, and attending phones is very difficult. So he is in need of bed urgently. So in fact, after volunteers taking up, also many volunteers are calling back to attenders. That is why we are restricting to call attender, so that we will not disturb him, but we will disturb the call center people who are sitting for that case. So at least we will know whether the person has a bed or not. So he will be pressurized to give the bed also, and then the attender will be in calm so that he can take care of the patient. That is why we are not disturbing attenders, and we are helping them because they will be stressed out. They will not be able to call because sometimes connected. So that is main issue, and they get irritated. You know how in that situation they will get panic. So to avoid all these things, we are assisting them.
Okay. So how is it? You will give us to handle the case, or you will give us the reference number to work it for them? How is it?
Yeah, they have been sharing it. No, you
will be allotting. You will be allotting it for us.
Yes.
So and so will be taking up that case like that.
Correct. And we have time slots given to them. So you people have to be in that time slot. You have to keep seeing the WhatsApp. So whenever we post it, you can just work on that and call up and help them. So you need to, if you are taking that, you need to follow up with them until they get the bed. Otherwise, if your time slot is over and you cannot follow up, then you can tell to the other person who is coming back. So you can tell that this has to be followed up.
Yeah, Lakshmi, I wanted to ask this one only.
Yeah, if now in one slot 2-3 people are there and many counselors are there, actually for counseling we have very less calls. Whenever we talk to this attender, if they feel that and patient also, when we feel that okay, they are stressed out, and so we need to take them on counseling. So you can just tell them, you can just WhatsApp us saying that okay, they are stressed out, counseling is needed. So whoever is free in the counseling people, they can call up for that person and try to talk to them. And this is one. And I think we can record, because we don't have any videos or photos for that. We can just record so that for our reference, it will be nice. And for posting our work also, it will be good. So that is one thing. And this is mainly for beds. I think once we log out, I think I can take up other session. Any other questions on the bed booking?
Yeah,
Hello,
and
Lakshmi.
one more thing, last thing, Lakshmi, sorry to disturb. One more last thing is, are we connected with the government like BBMP or something to get the latest updates? For example, if some hospital is full and suddenly that hospital gets beds, so do we get that information immediately?
I didn't get you.
For example, one hospital, okay, when we contact, it is full. Okay, after few hours, again, bed availability will be there in that hospital. So, are we given updates on that?
See, hospitals, we will not get any updates. It has through BBMP only. It has to be routed through BBMP, not directly from hospitals. We are not calling hospitals. We are calling BBMP.
Okay. Thank you.
So we are just following up. Whenever, if hospital is full, they say no, in the zone there is no bed. So again, we have to call up another half an hour. We have to again call up and check whether there is any bed. So if any beds are open in some hospital, they will get the update and they will tell us that okay, this is there, and this is booked.
Hello.
So he will have the list.
Hello, Lakshmi.
Tell me.
I have one doubt actually. Actually, see, you are sending the cases right now. So I am a part of some other doctors group in Bangalore who are working in various ICUs of all, even COVID and non-COVID hospitals. Okay. So I get cases from them also in my group, like asking for bed, ICU bed or ventilator bed. Can I pass those requirements also to this group? Is it okay?
Yes, sure, ma. Pass it on.
Because daily I get some around 25 to 30. We have two groups actually. In that people ask for the way, like doctors in the ICU only post that, like patient need the bed, and whoever is in, like who are working in other hospitals where the bed is there, they are raising the bed availability concern through BBMP only, or they are asking the attender to raise the concern. Okay. So if such, I mean, can I forward those requirements in this group also?
Yes, you can forward it to us.
How early we are able to help them, it's fine, no? That is what, like.
Yes, correct.
Can I forward them in this?
Yes, you can forward, Priti.
Okay. And they will, from government itself, they will pay the money. Based on the hospital, they will put the amount for 1 day, 1 bed, this much. When I am in Akash Hospital, that time they are the private bed they will give for 7,000 per day with doctor consultation, oxygen, medicine, everything. But everywhere now it's raised, maybe 20,000 per day per bed. In ICU it's 40,000.
Okay.
If you
Hello, ma'am, your voice is cracking.
I think her broadband
charge will be like this. depend on us. Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Mahi.
Yeah. This is depend on the hospital. They will charge. Okay. When I'm in Akash Hospital, if you are going to BBMP, it's full free. Okay. If you are going private, they will charge for 7,000 when I'm there. But after that, they increase their amount for bed with medical medicines and doctor assistance and oxygen.
Okay,
but
Mahi.
hospital to yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. Is this only in particular hospitals or all the hospitals
No.
where BBMP
No.
beds are allotted?
Yeah, wherever BBMP hospital allotted, there everything is free of cost.
Okay, thank you. My doubt is clear.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lakshmi.
Okay.
Thank you, Mahi.
Yeah. I think the counseling part is done. So we can, and as Girija was saying, kids. So we will be taking care of kids and senior citizen. See, senior citizen, the bed requirement and oxygen, that's all different. But apart from that, there are so many senior citizens who are living alone and need something, and they are not smartphone sake also. So they're not used to a smartphone, so they will not be able to or buy groceries or something. So that also we will be helping. And I think right now we have not got anything. If we get anything like that, and if it is physically it is required, then I have team, because this time I am also not going out because of my health issues. So if I can just forward this to the volunteers, on ground volunteers who are working, so they can go and help them. And even for kids also, there are so many cases where parents are positive and are staying in hospital, and kids are alone at home. So in fact, I'm working out to, but I think it didn't work out. We were trying to take a play school or usually school. I was trying to get connected to some big schools who have this bed set up, everything, where we can take these kids. Because what happened, one incident, I'll tell you, that both parents are positive and nobody at home. One kid, I think 10 years kid and 4 years kid. So the 10 years kid was taking care of the 4 years kid. And one day mother came and I don't know, she would have prepared or made some arrangements for them to eat or something like that. So it is very sorry to see one of our different volunteer group, one of the volunteer had gone to her house and spoken to them everything. But it is very sad to see the kids in that state. So we are trying. I don't know whether it's really works or not. Last year also I tried to take some school, and then we can keep all these kids together, so that if parents are away and we can take care of. If it is COVID, the parents will only take care of them, because they are also, both are also COVID. If kids are not positive and they are supposed to stay at home, then it will be little this one also. And if parents stay also, somehow if you stay in one room also, isolated also, we cannot guarantee that they don't get that positive. So I think we need to pitch in here and try to help. If we are not able to do that, at least we can go to their house, check for them how they are doing. So this help also we can do. When we speak to patients who are hospitalized, especially if it is mothers, I think if we can check on this also, especially while counseling or something like that. We can check if the kids are there, how they are taking care. So if they require anything, and you can tell them that we are trusted and we are only ladies group, and we are also trusted volunteers. And we can if they don't trust also, you can say, because we are volunteers at through BBMP also. So through BBMP, at least we can go there along with them and check how kids are doing. So that help also we can do it. And anybody has any questions? I think I left off the ambulance.
Lakshmi, I just wanted to say something. Lakshmi. Hello.
Tell me. Yeah. Hello. Who
Hello.
wanted to speak? Right?
Yeah, Lakshmi, I think there are some organizations that are providing free food. I think there's some Vasavi Trust or something. If we could have such kind of children connected to those Vasavi Trusts, at least 3 meals a day is taken care of those kids. At least that is a little less of a stress for the parents. I don't know about someone going there and staying with them, or moving them out from their comfort zone. Yeah. So if they could at least provide 3 meals to the children, at least we know that the children are taken care of when it comes to the food aspect, and then the volunteers can kind of maybe, keep a check on the kids to make sure they're doing okay. At least the food part is taken care of. At least the parents are satisfied the children are not hungry. I think that is just one aspect I wanted to bring, to the attention that if
thank you.
Yeah,
thank you. So one thing is almost most of them are doing that now. You can see most of the posters coming that free of cost food we are giving for positive this one
patients.
Parents, the parents would have taken it. Otherwise, we can tell them also, and if they are delivering, we can connect them to the parents, so that they can give the details, or we can order. If it is free, we can order, and we can get it connected to the kids. It will not be a problem. We can do that.
Lakshmi,
thank you for interesting.
Yeah, I want to say 2 things. One is like, see, actually my friend is a doctor, and a step is taken by the government where home consultation is given free of cost, it seems. So government is paying for those doctors, like how you said, we will go and we will speak like that. So
yes.
I will ask my friend, like, how is that process done, and I will post it in the group how that is done, so that they can take the help, whom to contact, and all that. I will gather the information and put it in the group. And second thing is, I'm connected to like many Vasavi clubs. Like I'm in Vasavi club actually. But that is run by Vasavi Trust. The one, the vaccination which is happening in Vasavi Convention Hall in VV Puram. Now the beds are available there with oxygen and everything. It started. They started the services from Monday. So if you tell me okay, I will proceed and I will collect the information wherever the beds are there and all that. And if anybody says that they have the connection, so I will ask them whether I can put their numbers, contact numbers in the group, since we are all working for it. If they are taking their permission, I'll do that. I'll take the name, where, what, and put the information.
Rupa, one thing you need to check whether those beds are through BBMP or they are giving, because most of the beds are given by BBMP. So you need to check wherever the beds are, it will get tied up with BBMP, and through BBMP they have to book. So that you need to check with them, because I don't know now things are changing, or because even the Rotary also has come up with one bed with oxygen. One hospital is converted to COVID care center. So you can just check whether it is through BBMP or private. Then if it is private, then we can at least, private in the sense, if they are doing it their self, then we can refer their things also and say that we can divert the patients to that center.
Okay. And one more thing, Lakshmi, so like it's a request to you. So can you prepare a Excel sheet saying like like who all put availability of beds? Can you prepare an Excel sheet like which hospital the bed is available and whom to contact? If so,
that is available. Rupa, that is available online. with
Okay.
BBMP. There are links
Yeah.
being
It is
shared
there in
also, no?
COVID war room. This
Yeah.
information is there already. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
beds
is there
availability is
already.
also there. We
Yeah,
can
it
check
is
in
there
that
already.
also.
So just to get the handy information. Or else if somebody takes a screenshot of that and put it in the group also, it would be easy to contact.
Rupa, this keeps on changing, you know, right? One bed gets changed there, and it keeps on changing. I don't know the frequency of changing, but it
Okay.
keeps on changing. So we can't share screenshot. I think we have already shared the link that somebody would
Okay.
have shared the link. If not me, somebody would have shared, because this has been going around for bed availability. But again, we have to depend on BBMP only. If I see the number also, sometimes they may also say that it is not updated, that this and all. We have already attended, because there are a hell lot of calls. So we checking, and if it is like 10 beds are available, then at least there is a chance of getting one. Sometimes even that also they will not get, because immediately it can be booked all over, because patients keep trying for that. So I think we'll keep seeing that way. I think I will share once more the link also. So for bed availability also, you can check in that status. And
You
There
can
is
put
one
it in
COVID
description.
handbook from BBMP, Lakshmi.
Yeah, BBMP, correct. That handbook,
Yeah,
right?
that I
I'll
have
send
that.
you that.
I'll just share it in the group
Okay,
once.
okay,
So
okay.
that all the
Lakshmi, you
details are
put the
there in
link.
that. But I don't know,
Yeah.
they may get changed as you said.
Lakshmi, you put the link in the description, Lakshmi, so that it is easy to find out.
Yeah, sure.
And
Okay.
somebody was saying like there are some 200 beds, and somebody was saying that, no, may I know who was saying that? In some
See,
hospitals, some 200 beds.
that is
something.
all. That's all
I'm
forwarded.
Lakshmi. I'm
If
saying
you
that.
see,
Hello.
GKVK.
Hello.
GKVK dalappa.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Mahi, this GKVK has been running around from 4-5 days. So I
This
think by this
oxygen
time.
this one. Hello.
Yeah.
Lakshmi.
Mahi, we can hear you, Mahi.
GKVK also having 300 beds.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what even Air Force also
Not Air
have
Force.
planned.
Okay.
No. I'm telling Air Force also have planned, but this GKVK is running around from 5 days. So that is also will come to BBMP only. So GKVK is a government organization. No, free of cost, but it has to be booked through BBMP, no?
No, directly we can book. Let me check. Why? Because one patient nearby me, his father admitted. He is from the GKVK only. He only called me and updated regarding this. Okay,
So
we having bed if anybody needs.
BBMP.
Yeah,
It is booked
I
through
will check.
BBMP
I
or
will check with
directly?
them. Yeah, I will check with them and I will put the message in group. Okay.
So it is GKVK is a government organization. So government has done it, or maybe it would have from CSR funds. But again, it will be routed through BBMP only. So likewise, there are so many other centers which is come up.
Lakshmi, can I speak?
Yeah. Who's this?
See, Girija here. See, what all I understand by all the conversation is, maybe the patient was very serious and he went directly there, because even in government hospitals, the patient is serious, they give bed. Without booking, they do give bed so that the patient can rest little bit if they have. After that, we are getting calls, please book a bed through BBMP wherever there is a bed available. Because I attended a patient like this. So
usually sometimes
he just went in, he got a bed because the patient was very serious. After that, he is supposed to go through BBMP only.
So this is also one of the criteria. And sometimes what happens, it is very serious. They book the ambulance and they go stop near the hospital because they don't want to wait until they get the bed. So the ambulance will be standing maybe one day or something like that. So seeing that, at least people will not stay, right? So if it is very serious they will go and start asking them to give the bed. So that's how I think once they will be watching, and whenever there is a bed is empty, immediately they will book through BBMP. So that can also happen. So that is also there. And now that COVID care centers have come where you don't have to book the bed, you can go directly and join. So that on ground, I don't know, because as per I got the information that on ground reality still booking is not started. But today in the newspaper, it is saying that nobody is taking the beds. So I don't know which information is wrong, because through BBMP volunteers only I got to know that the beds still big beds are not open for booking or directly to go. So I think if that opens, I think what is it? If patients can go directly, I think our things also will reduce. So our work also will be reduced. We'll see how it works out. I think due to lockdown, I think it is reduced little bit, but I think another 15 days more lockdown, I think it will be reduced. So even the beds issues also will be.
I think even the cases are coming down now, Lakshmi.
Yes, that's what I told. Due to lockdown, are coming down. So if the lockdown continues, then it will still comes down. I think this time they have to do it. So
yes.
So
yeah, 14,000 as of today. 14,000.
Yeah, 14,000 is very good number actually.
Yeah.
How much is
Actually,
it was
come
40.
down a lot.
Yeah.
It's controllable.
Anybody else has any clarifications, questions?
Yes, Lakshmi, about plasma.
Yeah, tell me, Girija.
Plasma. Because I get lot of calls for plasma.
Okay. Yeah, plasma also we have people recovered. So many people recovered. Plasma would not be an issue at all, because we have all numbers, and many people are collecting details, and we also have some reference. So I think plasma also, if we have anything, we can deal with. So it will not be an issue at all. Only main issue is bed, and we are getting
Lakshmi.
requests more of bed. Yeah. Mahi is going to give him plasma now.
That's what I wanted to ask. After how many days recovery we can give plasma?
Okay,
And,
that
when
I
can
will
we get-
address.
Okay.
Yeah, as
Tanvi.
per the blood bank, from the first test report, the day you tested first as COVID, 28th day you can give the plasma. But what they say is, when you give the plasma, they will check whether you have that what do you call
positive or not.
No, not positive. No.
Antibodies.
They will check
COVID
antibodies.
antibodies.
Yes.
Anti-
COVID thank you. COVID antibodies is that. If it is that, they will accept.
Okay. From the third day only I recovered. Maybe I having.
No, from the day you tested positive.
Yeah, last 14th
day
I
you
tested as
tested
a positive.
After the 28 days.
Yeah, it's already 1 month over.
Yeah, you can give.
But I heard we can give after 6 weeks. Is it 28 days? Are you sure, ma'am?
Preeti,
it was been told by blood bank.
Yeah, I will
It was
answer
told by
this.
blood
Actually,
Okay, Lakshmi.
Preeti, actually, they have changed the names. First, they told 28, and then they have reduced for 15 days. So I think it is better because see, the situation is little tighter, no? So they need more plasma. So that is the reason they are telling.
Okay.
In fact, I had planned for blood and plasma donation camp. Because of lockdown, we have to push forward. Once lockdown is open, we will plan one blood donation and plasma donation. I'm just checking for a place. So if we get some place to put some 10 beds or something like that, we can do one camp, and we can take this plasma. Let's see how it works.
I have one more
Lakshmi?
question.
Tell me, Mahi.
Okay, but it's regarding this or not, I don't know. When COVID patient can get the that vaccination?
Vaccination.
Do you know about this? After
No,
how many days?
it's after if it
Vaccination, I
is
think
6
now they
weeks,
have
ma'am.
stopped. Huh?
It is after
Sorry.
6 weeks the patient has recovered. I mean, from the day you
Okay.
tested positive. Huh.
Okay, fine.
Usually that
Thank
is
you.
what, as per my information till now. But just you
Okay.
can confirm once again when you're getting, yeah, if you're planning to actually get vaccinated. Once
Yeah,
it
yeah, that's
starts, I
what.
think now it has been stopped temporarily.
Yeah.
Now there is
You can just.
actually Covaxin and Covishield is stocked, and I think there is one single dose which is coming up. So vaccination is only second dose is being given. The first dose is they are not giving for anybody. So once that single shot vaccination is come, then I think they will start again, and they will double the vaccinations also. So this time I think we'll get more
Dosage.
this one. Yeah,
Dosage
actually
they will double.
BBMP is doing ward-wise volunteers. They are calling for ward-wise volunteers, everybody. So I think once this lockdown is lifted up, I think volunteers also will start working on this. Are we done? I think we have another 4 minutes to thank. Anybody else want to speak other than who has already spoken? I think that's it. So I think we can close this. Thank you everybody for joining this session, and it was wonderful.
This is very useful.
And,
Actually
Thank
useful.
you, Lakshmi. It was a need of our.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for updating the information.
Hello.
Yeah, thanks, Lakshmi. It
Hello.
was really
Yeah.
informative.
Lakshmi,
Hello. Yeah,
somebody
Lakshmi.
wanted to say something. Yeah.
Lakshmi, I attended full session and got to know how to work and how can we help others, the WhatsApp queries coming on, how to verify them and how to redirect them, where to allocate them, talk to them for the bed requirement and all. Everything I understood very well. It was very useful session, and the one thing only I want to convey, like I may not able to fix a time like 10 to 12 or something, but I am keep seeing, and whenever I am free to follow up, I can do it. So beyond that fixed hours also, can we contribute?
Yes, you can. If nobody has taken it, you can take. Whenever you see that, okay, nobody has taken, so you can take it. So no issues at all.
Okay. One more idea, Lakshmi. Say suppose like somebody has taken up to work on that particular thing. It's good that they redirect and say that I'm working on that. So
yes,
that,
I've informed them.
So that there will be no confusions.
Correct.
Yes.
So in the group only if they mention that this has to be followed after their time also, if they've taken it, after that time also, if they could not follow, they can mention that please follow up. And they can just mention
Somebody
that,
please
later
take
on others can follow up with them.
And those others who are taking up, again let them say that I am taking it up.
Yes.
So that there will not be a chaos over there.
Correct. I think thank you everybody for joining. I think we'll close it because it's only 2 minutes away now. It gets closed again. We have to log in. So I think everybody has got some.
Okay. Thank you so much, all. Thank you, Lakshmi.
Thank you. Bye. Good night.
Yeah. Thank you, ladies. Good night. Bye.
Thank you all. Bye. Good night.